Hey guys, so today this is what I'll be doing for you, and it is my new updated winter foundation routine. This is the routine I've been doing for like the last couple weeks since I got to Florida. I know it's kind of weird doing a winter foundation routine when I live in the south where it's hot here in Florida in the winter, so it really doesn't change much, but I do tell you, changes about things I like to change up in the winter. Even though it still is a little warm here, I still have changed a lot of things. So yeah, I also have a new way of doing my eyebrows, so if you want to see a tutorial on that, please leave a comment below letting me know. And also, if you'd like to see any other videos that you're interested in, please leave requests down below. Really quickly, I want to introduce you to our new puppy. This is Layla, and I have a video coming up, like a vlog type video, just on her and our escapades so far in being parents of a puppy parents. She's kind of tired right now. She was just sleeping on the floor and I woke her up, so she's looking a little tired. But yeah, this is her. She's so pretty. And yeah, so if you'd like to see my new updated foundation routine, please keep watching. Alright, so my face is clean and moisturized. So I did eye makeup and I also did my eyebrows. If you notice, they look really different than usual. I've started doing this new technique with my eyebrows and I actually like it a lot more than what I was used to doing. So if you would like to see a new updated tutorial on my eyebrows, I'll do that for you. So I'm going to start out with the foundation. Now, depending on my eye look, I will actually do my eye makeup first and then my foundation. But on a regular basis, I'll generally do my eyebrows and then my makeup and then my eye makeup. Today for this tutorial, I'm going to use my Revlon Colorstay Whipped foundation. And for this foundation, and pretty much every foundation, I will use the Real Techniques brush, the Expert Face brush. So I will just dip it in here. I don't really worry about sanitation. I'm pretty clean and I'm not very susceptible to germs, fingers crossed. So I don't really worry about that kind of stuff. So I'm just going to start on my cheeks. And no matter what foundation I use, I always start out by putting the product right here on my cheeks next to my nose, because that's where I get a lot of redness and blemishes generally are right in that area. And then I'll just take a little more and I mean like just a little more and lightly blend it down over here and vary this technique for you. Like I do this because I have a lot of redness and, like I said, blemishes here on my cheeks, and nothing really ever comes right here, so that's why I don't really use a lot of foundation there. But if you're the opposite, then do the opposite, So I'll blend it in my ear and everything, and then I'll do the same on the other side. And I will also dab a little extra on my blemishes, like I have a couple little blemishes here, and I always make sure to really blend it on down my neck. And then I go to the chin next. And the chin is really where I use the most product, because whenever I break out, it's like always right here in my chin. And it's so annoying because I feel like that's like the most prominent part of your face, your chin. Then for my nose, I don't put any additional product on because the only thing I really have on my nose is a little redness, and I think that's true for most people. And I think if you put a lot of foundation on your nose, it's going to accentuate a lot of things like pores, which are common on nose, like your big pores and things like that. And because of my surgery, I try not to put too much on there, because since getting my surgery, my nose has been very dry. And no matter how much moisturizer I put on or exfoliate, I use the pore strips to get stuff off and get stuff out of my pores. No matter what I do, it tends to just stay dry and flaky and with big pores ever since I got my surgery, which is really annoying. Speaking of surgery, I'm like, I don't know if you guys can tell, but it is like such a big difference from, oops, I'm falling over, such a big difference than from before. It's like crazy, and I'm really excited about it. I'm going to do another update video about it here soon. Alright, and that is it for the foundation part. So after that, if I did my eye makeup already, like I did today, I will take my concealer. Now I'm starting to try this one again, the MAC Moisturecover, although I find that this doesn't last long on me. So usually I use my Die Hard Tried and True Double Wear Concealer from Estee Lauder, but I'm giving this one a shot again because when I moved in and, when I started unpacking everything, I found this kind of in the bottom, you know, under a bunch of things in my train case. I'll put it under my eyes. It looks like a lot more than it actually is, trust me. And then I will take any kind of brush. I'll sometimes use this one. This is the Real Techniques brush, the Deluxe Crease Brush. I really like this for foundation. Concealer. But today I'm going to use this one. This is the MAC 286 brush. I'll start out by blending in the edges. And then I will blend it up. And when I have eye makeup on, I will kind of make the line more crispy, if that makes sense. And kind of just really blend that next to the line so it looks a lot more sharp. And then no matter which brush I use, I always go in afterwards and dab to make sure it's blended in. So it's kind of weird, even though I moved to Florida and it's like hot here, like today it was like 79 and it's December, you know, it's crazy. Even though I moved to Florida, I find that my skin is still starting to act like it's winter, even though it's still warm, like summer. Like hasn't really been cold yet, but it's still kind of behaving like it's winter and getting drier, and it's actually really odd. I don't know if it changes for like the time and not really the weather. If my skin must be just used to like New Jersey weather where it doesn't wants to get dry in the winter time. I don't know, but it's really odd. So next I will take this little Bobbi Brown Duo, and I'll take the white powder, and this is from the Porcelain Duo. And on this Sonia Kashuk brush, I'll just dab that under my eyes. And then to powder, I have gone back to my MAC Mineralized Skin Finish Natural in medium. I have been using for a while my Maybelline Dream Matte Powder and the MAC Blot Powder, but I went back to this the other day because I had a full one, like new one, that I had gotten right before I switched to the blot powders. So I hadn't used it, and I found it and I used it again, and I fell in love again because they're so awesome. So I'll use that on a big fat powder brush, and I will lightly powder my face. Now, if I have any blemishes on my face, to conceal them, I'll use the Bobbi Brown Creamy Concealers. But that I try to use a foundation that will cover really well so that I don't have to end up using those. So it's one less product on my face that I have to worry about sliding off during the day. Alrighty, so there we are powdered. And now I'm going to show you what I do for bronzer and stuff. I don't really want to do a separate contouring highlighting video because everybody has one of those and it's kind of redundant, and you probably wouldn't watch it anyway because you've probably seen about 20 million of them already. So I'll just include it in here because I feel like it's, you know, I don't know, necessary. So I'll take that big brush again with my Bobbi Brown bronzer in the color Golden Light, and I start out under my cheekbones. And this has also changed for me. It's not just simply under the cheekbones, around the forehead, blah, blah, blah. So usually I would take it just here and then go like, you know, above the forehead here and then on my neck. But I found it looks a lot more natural if you go there and right here and kind of bronze this whole area here. But just make it like, it's hard to explain, like make this come in closer to your mouth and just keep this right back here, you know what I mean? But by putting the bronzer all the way down here, you still get that contoured look, but when you look to the side, you don't have a brown streak. And I find that a lot of people, you know, here on YouTube and that I see in person, they have, you know, that brown streak, and I'm sure I've had it before, you know, but I find that this technique helps to combat that, because it looks a hot mess when you have a brown streak in your face. And then, per usual, I will put it around my head and on my neck to blend in. And since I got my nose surgery, I've been really into contouring my nose, because since it's now more straight and a little more narrow and all that jazz, I like to even accentuate that a little more so you can really kind of see what was done during my surgery. So what I'll do is I'll take a little blending brush. This is Estee Lauder, and I'll take the same bronzer, and I get just the tiniest bit on the brush. I don't really get a lot. And what I'll do is I'll go down the side of my nose, right here, and then I make sure that I blend it down the side so that when I look to the side you don't see like a brown line, you know what I mean? And that's another thing, I feel like a lot of people I see here on YouTube when they're doing contouring, highlighting videos, they also make that mistake of not blending the nose contour, and that ends up looking, again, a hot mess, because then you just have like a brown line on the side of your nose and it doesn't look natural. So definitely blend it, blend it, blend it. And then I'll take just the tiniest bit and go right here. So then I will take a highlighter, and this is MAC Soft and Gentle, and with the same little blendy brush I will very extremely lightly go down the center of my nose. Like, that's it. I hardly put anything on there. Cupid's bow in the usual places. I have been trying to find new blushes lately, not to buy, but in my collection, because I have so many blushes already that I don't feel the need to buy any more. So I've been kind of just looking through my collection, and I rediscovered, that's what I'm looking for, Nars Orgasm. I haven't used this in so long, but I started using it the other day because, again, I found it at the bottom of my makeup, and I fell in love with it again. It is so pretty and natural. And this is just a Sigma brush, but it has the old numbers, so I don't know what it's called now. And I just put that on my cheeks, basically right in between contour and highlight. Alright guys, so that is my new updated winter type foundation routine. I really hope you guys enjoyed this one. And like I said, if you want to see a tutorial on my eyebrows or my makeup, or if you have any requests, please leave them below, and I'll see you next time. Bye.